What's up, y'all? Welcome to the free course. For those that are new, welcome. Um, in this free course, I'm gonna teach y'all everything I know about trading. If y'all worrying right now in y'all trading process, and you ran into me, little bro, little sis, I got you. Auntie, I got you. You feel me? I got you. You're gonna be alright. Listen, I try to be as transparent as possible when it comes to, the knowledge I know with trading, and hopefully y'all able to benefit from it. So today is gonna be simply highs and lows in the market, and where you're able to find them and how to find them. It's very simple. You should be able to find them all over the charts. Um, it's a two candlestick formation pattern, which is green, red highs point for a high, and red, green lows point for a low. Red, green lows point right there. So it's that simple, but I'm keep drawing it out on the charts. Green, red highs point for a high, and red, green lows point for low. Boom. There we go. Most draws. Green, red highs point. Red, green lows point. Green, red highs point. Red, green lows point. Why is this, important? Why do you need to find these, real highs or whatever? Why is this important? The main reason why it's important is because without identifying your real highs and lows, you're not getting nowhere. Like you're not getting nowhere. You're not gonna understand nothing you're doing. All of your areas that you're gonna be marking up is gonna be invalid because you don't even know where your real highs and lows are. Right? Red, green, lows point right there. So if you're able to identify these areas, you're able to identify real breaker structures, right? Which means you're able to find real areas of liquidity, right? And we're gonna get in depth into what is liquidity, because a lot of people get like all of this kind of mixed up in a sense of what is liquidity in general. Um, but we're gonna get in depth into that throughout the course, so y'all won't have to worry about that. But I want everybody to understand that all of these real areas that you're gonna be marking up helps you a lot. It helps you a lot. But yeah. Moving forward, you see here we got red, green, lowest point, green, red, highest point, red, green, lowest point, and then green, red, highest point. Right, red, green, lowest point, and then we moving up, green, red, highest point, green, red, highest point right here, and then yep, red, green, low right there. All right, so I want to move so fast and get into everything, but hey yo, like see y'all clearly see how price action came back up to these areas. Why? Because the break structure here, which caused this area to be an area of liquidity due to the fact that we had a break structure here, and y'all clearly see price action came back and retested that area. Right, so that's kind of how liquidity works. It's a magnet to price, right? Um, Here, let me clean up the charts real quick. But we got red, green, lowest point right there. Green, red, highest point right there. Um, Throughout the course, we're gonna get into liquidity areas too, like I mentioned. But I want everybody to simply understand liquidity is like where orders are. So what that means is wherever, whenever price action breaks a high or a low, or creates like technically a new low, or a new high caused by a breaking structure, right? Like we have a breaking structure here, green, red, right? We have moves to the upside, and then we created this high right here. What does this mean? Let me replay to this area. What does this mean? This means we have a bunch of liquidity resting at these lows here, red, green, at the low here. But we're gonna get into that a little bit later. Um, as we can clearly see, price action came to that area. It acted as a magnet. So that's what I want to technically explain. A lot of people sometimes get the fact that highs are areas of liquidity too as well. You know, you clearly see we had the bigger structure here, green red high, and then left liquidity here, right? See, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I just want y'all to, semi get this real quick. You see price action came to it once. Let's see if it'll come to it again. And it did. So, you know, that's how that works. But once you get that, you're able to, do a lot with it. You know, I like to think of trading as like a bunch of tools that you know, green, red, highest point right there, red, green, lowest point right there. But I like to use trading as, like you have a bunch of tools in your hand and you're able to use them on a chart or whatever the case may be, and you're simply, using your stuff to your advantage or whatever the case may be. But that's kind of how trading is, But back to this red green lowest point. We got green red the highest point right there. Alright, let's keep playing it out. Create a low for us. Alright, we just got a low that was created for us. Alright, we got a high. We got another low. Alright. Got a high. Create this low for us. And boom, we had a huge move to the upside, collecting pieces of liquidity caused by this downhill. We have a high here. Price action looking to take that liquidity. We have this high here. Liquidity. And how I mentioned how it looks with like the orders, people placing their orders. People are gonna sell and buy with the trend. So as this is going up, people are like, oh, let's buy. Oh. Let's buy. And they stuff looks like this, right? Some people get stopped out, some people don't. Some people get lucky. And you shouldn't be trying to get into a move like this. You're just gonna end up getting liquidated. Some people get lucky, but yeah, you're gonna most likely 9 times out of 10 get liquidated. But you clearly see what price action did over here. It collected a bunch of these highs here. And yeah, it collected liquidity at these highs. And yep. How I mentioned before, liquidity rests at the highs too as well. Like I said, we're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, drill this into your heads. Green, red, highest point. Red, green, lowest point. Green, red, highest point. Red, green, lowest point. We're gonna keep going. Green, red, highest point. Red, green, lowest point. Feel me? Green, red, highest point. Red, green, lowest point, which is right there. Green, red, highest point. Waiting for the green candlestick to place the low. red, green, lowest point. Feel me? So that's that. And drill that into your heads. High, high, low, red, green, lowest point. Waiting for a low to get set. After the high here, we have a low. And I swear, bro, I'm gonna turn y'all profitable if y'all not profitable. And if y'all on the verge to becoming profitable and it's something that y'all missing, I promise y'all gonna learn something from what I teach. Cause I know, bro, I just know how price action moves. Like it moves so repetitively, bro. If you learn from what I teach you in this course, you're going to like be a successful, profitable trader. I promise you. I promise you. If you pick up what I, teach throughout the course, you're gonna learn some from it. You're gonna become profitable. If you pick up some for what I teach throughout this course, you're gonna become profitable. So you should be alright. But back to this, we got red, green, lowest point right here, and green, red, highest point right there. And then you got red, green, lowest point right here, and then green, red, highest point right there. So that's simply that. And yeah, as price action continues to go, um, you see we always have highs and lows set. That's how price action moves. But the goal is to identify the real highs and lows. So as long as you can identify the real highs and lows in the market, you can identify your key levels. Like how we have liquidity resting at this level caused by the breaker structure here. I believe, yeah, with this candlestick and we have liquidity here. We have a breaker structure here, which means this area is a level of liquidity too as well. On this level, let's see if price action is going to come to sweep all of this. Let's see. Alright, dang. Okay. Alright, so price action did just that and it came specifically to this point, which was beautiful. And our goal is to try to, time this, even if it's okay trying to enter here to here or here to here. I'm going to teach y'all how to do that. And use all of this stuff that I know, such as like liquidity, breaker structures, order blocks or whatnot, and help y'all execute a nice, trade, do it all. So if y'all enjoyed this video on the highs and lows, let me know. Comment below how long y'all been trading. I would love to know. And yeah, hopefully y'all learned something from this free course. There's gonna be many more versions of this. Hopefully y'all stay tuned to view them, and hopefully once again I genuinely want y'all to learn something from what I teach, and also be able to develop as a trader, but not only as a trader, as a person. So hopefully y'all learn something from this, and I wish y'all the best.